critics say he never meant shit to me. My flow say current, just like electricity shooting out my head, but end up missing me like all of my exes, wishing they still kissing me. Stay the fuck out of lane. You fucked in the brain.
Mary popping on these motherfuckers. Mary popping on these motherfuckers.
Stay the fuck out of lane. You fucked in the brain.
Mary popping on these motherfuckers. Mary popping on these motherfuckers.
Yo, did you really think Lil Johnson was gonna be on the track? Y'all are fucking stupid. Give it to him, Lil. We rising to the top, you can't fuck with a king. Don't even lace him up, say the fuck out our ring. You all are has-beens and we're the new thing. We're fly as fuck like I'm playing with two wings. Kiss, kiss, yo I never kiss and tell. I pop up every time your girl's out of wishing well. And she wish me well, and I wish her well. And every time you see a girl, it'll be living hell. Hold up, let me see a clap. Texting you I love you while I hit it from the back. He replies, oh snap, who the fuck is that? She playing with my snake while I'm rubbing on a cat. I never miss a beat unless I have a heart attack. I'm balling on these bitches like a Kobe Bryant starter pack. White out, did you read the almanac? With champs in the game like Brady is our quarterback. Stay the fuck out of lane. You fucked in the brain.
Mary popping on these motherfuckers. Mary popping on these motherfuckers.
Warning. Shit is about to get real.
Oh yeah, the CADPAD.
Yo, 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 yo! What up? Welcome to the CADPAD. My name's Catman2013. If you don't know that, you are a moron, sir. And today, a very special guest, sort of similar to last week's first dual guest. Definitely plays like a very important part in the Super Trash family. We have none other. It's always his fault. Shawn316, baby. He's here and he's ready to go. Shawn, what's up? How you doing tonight?
I am doing fantastic. How are we all doing tonight?
Pretty good, pretty good. Vlad, audio check. Anyone, audio check, video check, please let me know. Thank you, sirs, and we will get the show on the road. I got my water here. I drank most of it already. I don't know why I did that. The most important job, the jester with skills. I've been waiting since the first episode to get back on the CADPAD here, just because the first one was so much fun with JJ and Tim, and we just had a lot of people turning out for that. Lately, everyone, it's getting warmer. People aren't showing up as much, even though we're in quarantine. But we're happy for the people that do and stay around with the Trash family. All good on my end. Shawn seems a bit more like a speaker though.
What happened?
Yeah, it's just because he's on Skype. The audio's not going to be perfect. Let me actually listen to it real quick just to be sure. Thank you, Vlad. He said you sound like a speaker. Let me actually listen to it real quick just to be sure.
Nothing coming through, or...
Yeah, it sounds good. He's just pretty much, it's just because we're on Skype, that's all. It's just the way Skype's set up. So, hopefully it's not too much of a shitty thing. But it sounded pretty good to me, but it should be good. But yeah, just excited to be underway here with the second episode of the CADPAD, hosted by me, Cadman himself.
The one and only.
One and only, nothing like it. And, hey, quick shout out, Super Trash family. Lil Johnson, it's his birthday today. Quick shout out to him. Happy birthday to that lil fuck. He's the tiniest fuck I've ever met, so I don't know how he even survives life. But nonetheless, it is his birthday, so happy birthday to Lil Johnson. Trash noise.
Happy birthday!
That's for
You know,
him.
you little bitch.
Yeah, he is a little bitch for sure. But yeah, we got his birthday today, so that's good. And we got a lot of things to go through with Shawn in just a little amount of time because I'm gonna try to keep this one to 45 minutes. Because the one with JJ and Tim, since it was 2 guests, got to like an hour and a half, and I don't want these episodes to be that long because I want you to be able to go back and watch it if you feel the need to. I do have surprise topics for Shawn that I didn't bring up to him, that I'm going to be bringing up to him, and just put him on the hot seat, see what he thinks about it, and we'll have a good time here today. We might as well get started. As always, fan questions will be at the end, so if you asked any questions in the Discord server, those will be asked at the end. And if you want to join the Discord server and ask questions, the link is in the YouTube description. So we'll see if you guys go ahead and do that.
Check it out.
All right, let me get to my questions here for Shawn. We'll get going.
He's got quite a few.
Quite a few. So we'll start with like how we did last time with Tim and JJ. Shawn, when did you start gaming?
Well, I want to say I was like 4 or 5. I started off with the PS1, and pretty sure my first game was Oddworld: Abe's Odyssey. I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
That's
or maybe
all he played, by the way.
It was. or Nightmare Creatures.
That's all he played. Every time I would hang out with him, that's all this kid would do is play the Abe's World. And I was like, come on, dude.
Dude, it's a fun game. It's awesome.
Yeah, maybe we'll get it up on the channel here at some point. You never know.
Maybe.
So that was your game that pulled you in. What kept you, like I said, and this goes along with, when did you start? What kept you hooked for the long run, really?
Well, once I got into it, there was just a variety that just came along. Like I said, I started off with Oddworlds, which is a platformer puzzle game. And then it kind of like dwelled into like action RPG games. Some of them I probably shouldn't have played as a kid, but it happens. Like Nightmare Creatures, dude, you just like cut everything open with your sword and like staff for whatever reason. You're just killing off monsters. There's like blood and gore. It's crazy. What else did I play? There was a lot more.
He's really into monsters. His thing is like the monster genre for some reason, and dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is his shit.
Yeah, dinosaurs back in the day was my thing. Absolutely. And I'll admit it. It was what it is. It is what it is.
Vlad says, surprise topics. You are the father. Rolly said, Shawn, a father?
I'd be better dad than you, Rolly.
Oh, Bone Daddy coming with the shots. If you play Monster Hunter, you get it. Hunting is hella fun. That's what Vlad said.
I've kind of played Monster Hunter on PSP when it came out, like the demo and all that. I thought it was fun.
That's not my type of thing. I played it too, but I'm just not into that sort of thing.
There's a lot of games that Cadman's not into.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but you know what? He games. It's all good.
Hey, you know what though? There's always one thing you could say. I try it. And
he tries it.
That's what you could say. I never down it without trying it. Maybe one or two, like a tofu boyfriend.
Yo, fuck that shit, man. I didn't like that at all.
All right, let's not get sidetracked because that's a whole other story. We'll get on the next time Shawn's here. Rolly says you can't be a better dad if you can't get laid. Well, I guess there's adoption.
Either way, I'd be the best.
Shit, that's funny. Okay. Real quick, detail our relationship and the impact that you had on specifically me getting into the content creation side of things.
Okay, so if you guys don't know, Cadman and I are actually cousins, so related. Unfortunately, known him my whole life. And basically, back in 2010, 2010-ish, 2011, when like Black Ops 1 was out. I had like this capture. I bought a capture card. Um, like it was like a Dazzle DVC 100 or whatever. It was just like old as shit and just looked like crap, but it worked because it was my first thing at time ever doing something like that. So I was working on a channel called Mr. Renegade Sniper. It's still around. You can look it up if you want to see all my old crap. And basically he found it, and it's and well, ever since he watched all the videos, no matter how stupid they were, and then basically from then it seemed like he got interested and wanted to do his own thing, and kind of was where we are now, doing Super Trash Gamers. Although there was some other things along the way, but I'm pretty sure we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, I originally found the channel, and I was just laughing at him because of the shit he says. If you don't know, this is the longest thing that's in our lives right now is Shawn and I, and the way we joke with each other. He used to be super sensitive and gets so pissed at everything I said, and he still is every now and then, but he handles everything a lot better now. And I used to just find things to mess with him about, and I found the channel, and I would just send him the stuff and be like, Shawn, what the fuck are you talking about here? This is so dumb, and just laugh at it. And I don't think I was laughing at the fact that he was doing it as more of like how he sounded and the shit he said. But the more I watch it, the more I was like, just into creating content like that. Like I wanted to do that. Like it seemed like something that I would like to do, so I wanted to. And watching his old channel actually started me to do that. I started getting all the equipment for it, everything like that. So he's actually the reason we're sitting here today. So you're looking at the reason why he was the originator of all that.
No matter how shitty it was.
Yeah, and you know, trash noise for him because we wouldn't be sitting here today without that. Tim says, can't catch a baseball.
I can with my head. It happens a lot, it seems.
No, the amount of times I've seen Shawn catch a baseball with his face is like, it's alarming. That's some shit right there. But yeah, he is my cousin. Also, we didn't touch. I don't think we touched on this last week. Tim is also our family as well. So, and the rest of the guys are just our friends, and you know we're all just one super trash family. It's a fun time, but I wanted you guys to know why we're sitting here and the reason we got into all this, and it really is because of him. So, really, honestly, if I wasn't watching those videos and I was in a really bad spot at that point in my life with anxiety and shit like that, and watching those kind of like got my mind off it, and that's why I started doing this. So it was fun. So really kudos to him.
Oh man, you're making me blush.
Shut the fuck up. Let's go with, what are your thoughts on new games in the new generation, and how would you make them different?
Let's see. Well, the new Call of Duty games, obviously they could be better. Seeing how they're mainstream or whatever, but I think I could make, like, the way I would make them better is if it's really server based, to be honest. I feel like, because it just like it's not like I lag a lot or anything, but it's just like I feel like if I shoot somebody first, I feel like lag compensation shouldn't like have me die because the other guy couldn't catch up to his connection.
Yeah, I feel like that's bullshit.
It happens in any game though. So I mean, I guess that could just basically any multiplayer game that comes out now or even before. It happens all the time. Or like if I'm just behind or I'm running past a wall and then I die somehow.
Yeah, that's like, bullshit. It happens to me all the time.
That's something I would really fix in any like multiplayer shooter game, because that's just like, it's fucking nuts. And I honestly think, well, they say that they switch to dedicated servers like every fucking year, but I don't think they do, because it feels like it's still like that, peer-to-peer server shit that they had like back in like PS3 days or whatever, where it's just one guy that's like the host or whatever.
Yeah, they didn't change shit.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
they
they've
did the
ever
old
changed
one.
that. It's all the same shit. I kind of wish they would just innovate more too, like just I guess more gameplay mechanics.
I think
Um,
there's one thing that could fix it all. Really, is take more time to make your game. Like you don't need
that
to
is,
rush out and send these games out every fucking 9 months or whatever they do. Like I know Call of
yeah,
Duty's every
that's
year, but
well, you can say that about any of like the annual games like 2K, Madden, and all that, dude. Oh, especially Madden.
it's the worst, dude. It's like they just need
It's
to take
bad.
more time. Quick chat question. Tim says, "How many Tomb Raiders have you beaten?"
One,
One.
just one.
What up, JJ? How you doing, buddy?
What up, JJ? I've only
Uh,
beaten one Tomb Raider.
Nightbot is giving you some trouble, JJ. Don't let it bother you. It just, I guess it doesn't want you to spam cap
Any
letters.
any caps or emojis. It does that to Tim too.
Yeah, don't put a bunch of caps or emojis. I'm gonna turn Nightbot off. It's kind of a piece of shit, but it's there. So I guess moving on here, we get some more questions. Um, how would you compare Super Trash Gamers to the rest of the streamers out there and content creators? And do you think we actually have a realistic chance?
Honestly, I look at other content creators. Like I watch a few of them now. Like this dude KOR Speedy. He kind of reminds like his group reminds me of us like a lot. With the way like things go. And we kind of do the same shit. Like we play games and just he uploads whatever gameplay that he like records and it's just there or whatever he streams. It's like a highlight and it's like similar to us in a way. It's not like forcing anything. They're just like goofing off, talking, whatever. So I mean he has like millions of subscribers. So I mean I get we could have a really solid chance if we do something like that. Or like just keep doing what we're doing.
And in terms of like comparing us in a way to, like, do you think we match up the same way as some of these guys who are popular do?
I don't know, I feel like we put in a lot of effort into like this, or maybe like the same amount of effort that they do. Even though we're a small channel, but I feel like we put out like really good quality content. I'm not even like being biased or anything. Like if I'm just some guy who just happened to show up to the channel and just like take a look at it, it's really organized. It's just like like the quality's good. Uh, sometimes there's some slip ups here and there. I mean, it's human error, whatever. But other than that, like it's like if I'm just some guy who just got to the channel, I would think it'd be a really good channel to watch. It's not like boring or anything.
Yeah,
Like
I agree. I agree with that. I think we have all the tools necessary. I think the only thing we're lacking is the I would say distribution and marketing of our
basically
channel.
exposure,
Yeah, we just don't have
essentially.
exposure, and I think that's our biggest problem, our biggest hurdle. I think if we could get over that, then we're sailing. I mean, it's
I mean,
obviously
it's
not easy sailing, but we're
no,
sailing.
it's easier said than done because also the algorithm comes into play and certain things like will come up here and there and like in like recommended boxes whatever for people on YouTube. But I guess that's the reason why we do like the streaming channel as well because we can also stream to Twitch and D Live, so it kind of has a better chance of reaching out to other people, different outlets.
I agree. Rolly says Susan is one upping you. She said she's beaten 5 Tomb Raiders.
That's what that I'm glad she did.
And
I
also,
beat
oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
I said I've only beaten the first one on PS1 and because that was the only one I really played.
Tim says, would you play Nightmare Creatures Remastered?
I would, because that was actually there's already a game already like that. It's Bloodborne, essentially.
I actually have
Blood,
Bloodborne. I've never played it, though.
Bloodborne is literally Nightmare Creatures in a way, but it also has the Dark Souls formula. But in a way, it's just like everything that has to do with like like creatures like that. It's like Nightmare Creatures and Bloodborne are just the same.
All right, let's move on here to And this goes back to a little bit earlier what we were talking about. Talk about your individual projects more, like the Mr. Renegade Sniper channel, the Shawn316 channel, that you've done for content creation before you kind of got into, Super Trash Gamers and the one we're going to talk about next.
All right. So originally, I started, like I said before, I started like 2010, 2011, with my Dazzle DVC 100 and like my $300 laptop, which could not like run anything, but I managed to get everything to work. Although there's some hiccups here and there, just because the CPU was garbage. It was a single core, but uh, basically I would just use that, record zombies, and or just like even do benchmarks like for PC games just to see how my PC would run anything. And that was on my first original channel, which is just DEM0SLYR, but that channel is gone. Why? I don't know idea. I think something happened to it. I got like a weird virus or error that happened, and it just like fucked up like that whole channel. And so I had to go to Mr. Renegade Sniper in 2012, and then I would record like a lot of zombies content. Like initially, like I would just do like challenges and everything with like two other people. One of them, I think one of them was like some like European dude, and some kid or whatever, and that kid, yeah, oh yeah, he knows.
Oh shit!
So, what's his name? Zombie Killer.
Yeah, I am a troll. Yep, my very first troll.
Yep, and he was the very first troll, some like 12-year-old on PS3. So we would play zombies, do whatever. I would edit the videos and just do all that. Just do commentaries here and there. Although I would just like make shit up like as I go. Like the improvisation that I did on like a lot of the commentaries is just like absolutely insane because I would never be on topic no matter what. Like it was I could just talk about like one thing and just go to the next thing like just out of nowhere for whatever reason. Like I had no like clear way of like explaining what's going on or anything. It just always dived into like different things. It was a mess.
I think the rock bottom point for you in that aspect was when you uploaded a Battlefield clip explaining a story about a lady at work that had nothing to do with gaming at all. It was just, that was the whole video. That was it.
It was just, yeah, but that was just it was just a story. People do stories on here with gameplay in the background.
I don't know, man. That was weird.
So, hey, whatever.
What's up, Diamond? I was just saying.
So, oh no, it's fine. So, anyways, so after that, I kind of stopped for a while, and I think I went back in like 2016 with like Black Ops 3, and I actually did like a lot better because the commentaries were I actually knew what the fuck I was doing instead of just like rambling. Oh, actually no, I still did just rambling, whatever, but it was just more like clear on what my message was essentially, and then afterwards we kind of did like Boom with the Best Gaming, and then couple like for like a year and a half or something like that, I want to say, and then we just got into Super Trash Gamers, and here we are now.
And so kind of following that timeline now, Jay, all right, so Tim said it's a venting hobby. JJ said, yeah, absolutely. I don't know who you are I'm playing with, but you're going to be my therapist today. Kind of going along that timeline, and this happened when you started, I think, your Shawn316 channel.
Yes.
Talk about BWTB Gaming, what it was, how it came to be, and how you got involved.
All right, so a little bit of backstory. Well, obviously, I was doing Shawn316 as well. Like I think after I was just finished with Renegade Sniper, I kind of just wanted to do like a totally separate thing. Granted, it was kind of the same-ish. That's when I started like actually streaming things. Like I think the first stream I ever did was Dark Souls. And then I kind of just like did like commentaries and just like gameplays and all that stuff. And then afterwards, Cabman here, uh, he and one of our friends decided to create Boom with the Best Gaming because it was like a mixture of our clans back in the day. So he just invited me to join in, and we would just do streams every once, like just every day essentially.
And
And
we
just
had like 9 people.
yeah, we had like 9 people doing streams like every day, like during like certain points of the day too. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of how I transitioned into Boom the Best Gaming and got like how I cooperate with everyone else essentially.
And that's where we really took off, and that's why this channel, Super Trash Gamers Live, has so many subs at the moment, because this was Boom with the Best Gaming. We changed the name on it, changed everything about it to Super Trash Gamers Live, and just from streaming all the time with all of us, we all got so many subs. It was just crazy. So that's why we're at this count today, and hopefully we're gonna rise. Nightbot's going at Tim.
Come on, Tim.
Stop spamming caps, Tim. You're going to get timed out by Nightbot. I can't turn it off right now because I'm in the middle of the stream. So please don't get kicked out. But yeah, Boom with the Best was kind of our launch into the scene. That's where we made, all of our all of our fans and all of our friends. Unfortunately, we only have Big Justin and what the fuck's his name? He changes his name so many times. Starts with a V. Volty.
Volty, yes.
Volty. Those two are the only ones from that Boom of the Best Gaming crew that watch us all the time that are now on here. So we're glad to have Vlad, Diamond, Hate Gamer, all these guys here that, and girls that are supporting us. So we're trying to build that kind of same following again and build that same family again. So that's why we're always telling you to tell your friends, because we're not just a gaming channel that, we just game, we're focusing on the game, read one comment here and there. I read every single comment, if maybe miss one or two that comes through every stream. So I'm trying to get to know you guys personally while gaming. It's not just donate your money if you want us to be better. It's not like that. So that's why we're telling you,
No.
your friends, if you say, hey, I watch this channel, they think we're like that. But you need, just get them on here, let them see what we're like and how we can, appeal to them. We're just talking about some topics, Vlad. That's all. Go ahead, Sean. What were you saying?
Sorry. Yeah. We're totally not like that at all. Like, we're not gonna just go out there and just be like, hey, donate to us. Like, we're not like. I mean, it's a generosity if you do that. Like, it's awesome. But like, it's not like a main benefactor to us because we work outside of this anyways, so it's not like it's our main money maker or anything. And to be honest, like, we just do it because it's fun. It's not like a main thing for us to like. I mean, kind of is, because we would like to get up there one day, but like at the same time, like it's a fun thing to do. So it's not like, I don't know how I could word this, but like it's. I think you understand what I mean, right?
It's more of just like a social thing for us.
Yeah.
And like, I would love it to be my career, but at the moment, I know that's not really realistic with where we are right now.
Unless something drastic happened and we just got like a big push, and then that would be like awesome.
Yeah, I know right now that's not in the cards. So
yeah,
I know that
right now, no.
That's why we're mostly focused on the social part. I thoroughly enjoy editing videos, uploading them. I don't enjoy setting the stream up. I'm not gonna fucking lie to you. I fucking hate setting the stream up. But streaming is fun. I love streaming. I don't like setting the stream up. That's the worst part of everything. But I thoroughly enjoy doing all of that, and I spend my time. I work from home. I work with computers. I log off from work, plug my keyboard and mouse in over here, and go straight to editing and working on the channel. So, like, I put so much fucking time and energy into it just because I actually like doing it. And it's not, like, I wouldn't do that. We're not even making money off of this right now. I wouldn't even, if it was just about the money, I would just be like, yeah, fuck that. It's just like, so I was streaming on Super Trash Gamers, the upload channel, before we had the live channel here. to 0 viewers for 2 hours every time we streamed. And so was Shawn.
But it was still fun.
and that's what we were doing, you know? And JJ says, keep the faith. Growth is coming. Tim says, we'll have an office. Hard work pays off. And he said, Tim, you already have an office. But yeah, that's just, it's just part of like what we like to do. And I know you guys haven't seen Shawn and Rolly. It's, you know, Super Trash Gamers is mostly was formed by me and Shawn. We'll get to that in a second. And then Rolly came along, and now it's kind of all of us again, where we're here and there, and we have members. And I know you're wondering about Shawn and Rolly, and we'll get to that, because I know you really only see me on here, and we'll get to that because I'm gonna talk to him about it on here, so you'll see his side of it.
Right.
But it's kind of just like, it's just fun, you know. Moving on, talk about how the BWTB gaming channel influenced us, as in you and I, and the start of Super Trash Gamers, and how you were actually the co-creator behind SCG. Not a lot of people know, but Shawn actually co-created this channel, even though you don't see him here a lot.
Yeah. Okay, so with Boom of the Best, like I said before, there's like 9 of us at the time. There was just so much shit going on. Like I would stream, like Cadman would stream, Rolly was there, like just like so many people. But there was a point where, like later down the road, where things weren't really working out that much because everyone was kind of just like half-assing everything. Even myself, I'll admit to that. It's like I would sometimes just like ditch streams or whatever because I just didn't feel like it, you know, and that's not really professional, like a professional thing to do. So, and then kind of he got tired of that, just from like everyone.
Yeah,
so
not
he
a
and I
fan.
would, yeah, it wasn't like it just happened, whatever. But I believe it was like on our way home from work, like 2 years ago. Yeah, I think so. Actually, 2 years ago. Like,
yeah, it's been 2 years since we
point.
started it.
Yeah. We were just like on our way home. We were just talking about it, and I just like came up with the idea, like, hey, maybe you and I should just like do our own thing, you know. And then we went with it. We had Rolly's sister create like the artwork that you see in like the intro and all that. She made that, and we would just use that at the intro and just like our dashboard, like our little dashboard art on the channel. And yeah, and then we would just upload, like at first I believe we did like commentaries or whatever, but really kind of stemmed off of that because it wasn't really like, doing much.
Yeah, we start because we made the plan. We're gonna say, hey, we don't want this to be unorganized and everything like Boom with the Best was, and we don't want to tire ourselves out. So let's stream every Friday. Let's not do streams all the time. Let's stream every Friday and do mostly uploads. We started out with some commentaries, and I did one, he did one, and then we came up with some theme ideas. We did the trash review, which I need to bring that back because that actually was pretty fun to make. Trash review, we rated anything, an object, a weapon, a map, a character, a vehicle, anything in games that we thought was trash, we would rate on a 1 to 5 junk scale and give it a score. And it was kind of like oh yeah, if you're going to play this game, don't use this because this is trash and this is how trash it is. So that was fun. And what also was fun was the garbage time challenge, which once quarantine's over, we're going to start doing again, because the garbage time challenge is something you guys could see as part of us outside of just gaming. And what we did was we would find certain things, and each member would challenge another member, and the loser had to do a punishment. So I believe the first 2 episodes, we did the hot pepper trivia challenge. It was between myself and Shawn, and I'm not going to ruin any outcomes because those are all over on the Super Trash Gamers upload channel on YouTube. And you could go watch those. But the first 2 episodes was hot pepper trivia. We'd answer questions about trivia. If you get it wrong, you eat hot peppers. the loser had to eat more hot peppers. I don't know, some shit like that. I forget, but
Yeah, I think it was something on that line.
yeah, it was like that. And then the third one, I think Rolly and I did hockey extravaganza. It was around the hockey playoffs last year, and we would play hockey and try to get score, and the loser gets egged. You could go see how that turned out as well. So those were fun, and you could see our personalities outside of the gaming channel, and they were just a lot of fun competition. So I really want to bring those back. But yeah, we focus more on like a lot of those type of things. Bash That Trash,
Bash That Trash.
We gotta
which
continue.
We haven't. I still gotta do my parts. I don't know.
No, we could continue it for this year. Bash That Trash, it's like a not top 10 moments of each month. We take the not top 10 gaming moments, either from us or people who submit their moments through email, and we put it towards the not top 10 moments, and we commentate over it, have some funny little banter with it. And they're actually pretty good if you want to go take a look on the Super Trash Gamers upload channel. They're really, really fun and fun to watch. So you could be the number one moment, and then you could win the Golden Trash Bag Award at the end of it all. So you never know. You never know. But yeah, that's what we started with. Shawn, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Oh, I really actually, you know what? No, I didn't really have much to say after that. You kind of said what I wanted to say, really.
Yeah, I sorry, I just went off on a tangent there, but
That's fine.
It really, we really just started out with that, and now it's just something totally different, and now we're doing like mostly real like uploads of gameplay and live streams, and the live streams are so much fun. Question for Steven. Go ahead.
Actually, before we like did anything, look at the streams. I believe we spiced it up a bit. We did like specific things like during the stream. Instead of just having like a normal stream, we would do like totally different like things in there. Like, oh, you gotta do this and that. Instead, or like you gotta play like a trash game, or like have you like do something that you normally wouldn't do that's like really like not good in the game or something like that. Isn't that what we did?
Yeah, Shawn did the sardine challenge.
Yes, the sardine challenge. That was a blast.
Wasn't every time you died you ate a sardine or something like that?
It's whoever. I believe if somebody had doubled my kills.
Oh
or
yeah,
something like that.
if they had double his kills, he had to eat sardines. He did the push-up challenge, headless horseman challenge. We did a bunch of challenges, and just it was fun, but it just wasn't sustainable.
There was a point where like what more could you do? Essentially,
it's like we did it all. It was like we just couldn't do it anymore. Steven, would you be willing to do a hot sauce shot questionnaire for another podcast? We get some heated questions, and you have to answer the question or take a shot of hot sauce. Could be as many people as you want. As well, the more the merrier. Yes, I would be willing to do that, and I think that would be cool for the podcast. That's a little different. I would say we did do a hot sauce challenge on one of the streams, which is fun. Rolly had a bunch of things, which was annoying, but it was fun. But I'll get into that in just a second. But yeah, I definitely would be willing to. That sounds fun as hell, JJ. Let's see what we got for questions here. I know we're running a little bit press on time.
Pretty sure we did. What should we do? We talked about winning the best.
If we made it big, what would you do in terms of your platform?
What do you mean?
So you have the platform, you have a bunch of people watching. What would you do with your stage if you had the chance to have a platform like that?
Honestly, I mean, that's tough.
What's your message you would like to get out to the people that watch you? It doesn't even have to be over gaming.
Okay, so if I had that type of platform, essentially, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes my confidence when I do streams and all that is kind of because I just get nervous, or just like I feel like I'm not doing that well. But at the same time, I probably am doing well. It's just me being just overthinking things. So if I had that type of like platform, I would just say, hey, doing this actually like helps you like cope with things. You know, like you're having fun, you're playing your game, talking to other people about the things you like and everything. You know, it's just I don't know. I think talking to people is honestly just helps me a bit, and that's something I kind of wish I could do more, to be honest, because it's just like it's yeah.
No,
I kind of lack that.
I get what you mean, and I feel like sometimes you think your streams are bad, but the only time you would make it bad is when you make yourself so nervous that you just stop talking, and like that's you're doing that, you know, and it's like
That's what I mean.
people could learn that
That's
from you, you know.
right. And so I kind of grew out of that. Like the last stream kind of proved that. But like, um, but yeah, but like before, like I would just like not talk or like I would kind of get discouraged when no one's there. Just because like just for that reason because there's no one to talk to and I kind of just feel like I'm doing a local recording essentially, just online instead. And I would just be like, man, like this sucks. Like nobody's here, and I can't talk to anyone. And I would kind of just like be all, this stinks. I don't want to do this right now. But over time, though, it just can't. I just realized that like it's honestly it's worth it because if you actually like still try your best, even without anyone's there, it's still you can still have fun.
No,
Just
I
try to.
agree.
It's yeah. I mean, still it sucks. It's that no one's there, but like you gotta at least make the best out of it. And so it's in the end, like if somebody like comes around and they see that and you see like, oh, this guy's all mopey and everything, I'm not gonna watch him. But if you do like, even if no one watching, but if they come around again and they see like, oh, you're high octane. No, you don't have to be high octane. Just like, being a cool dude and all that, whatever. Like they'll like that, even if like no one's there. If that's where it counts. So like, just build up the courage to like just be yourself essentially. Don't like hide in like a shell, and you'll just be fine.
I always try to tell them, and him and Rolly and Tim, I always try to tell them because I feel like if anything, when it comes to like the streaming or recording, I would probably say I'm the most outgoing one in terms of
Absolutely.
talking because I could literally sit in a room and fucking talk to myself just like this and I have no problem. And I always try to tell them, even if there's 0 people watching, these things are gonna go up for replay. So what if someone finds our channel, watches it back, they see you sitting there all mopey, and they're never gonna click on it again. So
That's what I mean.
I always say, even if there's no one watching, pretend there's millions of people watching because that's how you're gonna get the best quality streams, videos, everything that you could want. And if you keep focusing on the number, like if I was like, oh, we have 6 people here right now, and, I'm like, that's just not enough. I'm just getting tired of this. Like, I don't want to be all, but I'm not doing that. I talk to the chat as if there's thousands of people here all the time. Like, oh, hey, chat, can you check this? It's only Diamond and Vlad most of the time. And it's just like, that's how I like to, put it out there because you never know who's watching. Someone could click in for just a second. And in that second, they make up their mind if they're going to continue watching or come back or if they're going to leave for good. And that's what I try to convey to them. So,
Right. That's kind of like what I said before. It's just like, yeah, before, especially in Boom the Best, like I would just be like, just not a lot would happen. So sometimes, and I would just probably end it earlier than I really wanted to. And, that's not like a cool thing to do, but I understand that now, especially. But at the same time, like again, it was more of a mental thing for me because I don't know, I just felt like weird doing it sometimes. I don't know why. Like I just have like this thing that just happens where I just overthink a lot of things, and it would just like corrupt my mind to where it just like would just not want me to do anything. Like all motivation is just lost, and sometimes it still happens to me. And that's something I really need to work on. And it's just like it just messes me sometimes. But I know now that like if I do a stream, I'm gonna give it my all. It's not like I'm just gonna sit around just like, oh, no one's here.
yeah.
This sucks. Like the last stream that I did. That was fun.
That was
I like
fun.
that. That like I I looked back at it and I was just smiling the whole time, as fucking weird as that looked. But like, but it's just like it was like a totally different like thing that was happening when I did that. It was fun. So
it can be,
essentially, yeah. So it's like it just really I think it just depends on the game. Like I love Deceit because it's just so stupid and you just have fun with anyone on there no matter what. Uh, and it's just, or you play like PUBG for like maybe 10 minutes because the game either just crashes or, and it's a fun time just to see how shit it still is. Like, and then Pacify was fun that night too.
Yeah, it
But
was all
like
fun.
but like just in general, like just play games that you feel like is fun. Like don't like just do it because like everyone else is doing it. Just like do your own thing. And people will still like it. It's not like just like, oh, what are you playing this game for? This is stupid. And I'm like, yeah, I like this game. And then maybe just explain like why it's fun to you, and just explain like what makes it like great to watch. Like just be more active in the stream essentially.
And not to cut you off, Diamond, yes, you were right. Grab the popcorn. JJ, the wrenches mean they are moderators, so they are moderators for the channel. So if anyone's
Yes.
acting up, acting a fool, they kick them out old school style. So that's what it means. And Shawn, not to cut you off there, but we are a little pressed for time. So
Sorry.
lightning round. I want you to answer these questions as short and sweet to the point as possible.
Yes.
Real quick, I didn't bring this up to you in the questions I sent to you. Talk about the hot sauce challenge. Go.
All right. It was an absolute disaster especially for me because I just wanted to die that whole time. At first, the first two were like they were really hot, but then the ash reaper sauce came through, and I was sweating bullets. No matter how much bread or milk I drank, it was excruciating pain. And then the devil's toe in the end was just awful. When I got home that night, I sat in the bathroom for like an hour.
So the hot sauce challenge was a live stream that we did a while ago on the Boom at the Best channel, and I actually have it as unlisted on this channel right now, so you can't see it. I bet Shawn on a stream, a Modern Warfare 3 stream, that if I get 50 likes, he would do the hot sauce challenge. That's 3 shots of different hot sauces of different power, and then a lollipop. I think it was called Devil's Toe, right?
Yep,
Or something
devil's
like
toe.
that. Devil's Toe lollipop, which is the hottest candy in the world, and you have to leave it in your mouth for 5 minutes, right? So
Yep.
I got 50 likes on the stream. He had to do it. Now, we don't have much time left. So what I want to say is, if you want to see us put a stream up of me and him reviewing that video, you don't have to do it again. Don't worry. If you want to see us put a stream up of me and him reviewing that video and watching it in real time with you guys, give us a burning asshole in the comments right now. I want you to type hashtag
Burning asshole.
burning asshole in the comments if you want to see us live review that hot sauce challenge. I will get it up on the unlisted page. I will stream and watch it with you guys with him here. You'll get our reactions. You'll see how much fun it was. Tim was actually in the stream that night fucking chatting, but it was so much funny. We got to watch it, and if you want to see that, let us know in the comments and we'll get it up on a stream soon. And then another hot seat challenge, not hot seat challenge, hot seat question. Talk real quick about the 24-hour stream. Real quick.
Well, let's just say the first maybe 10 hours were going smooth. But then when I get tired, I become the biggest asshole you could ever meet. And Rolly was just being, Rolly at like, what was it, like 6 in the morning?
Yeah, it was early.
And I literally just put up all my aggression to you. And yeah, I said, fuck the stream. It's not worth it. And just left all fucking pissed.
Also, I'm the worst cousin ever. We only made it through 12 hours because of that. So definitely, it was a stream we tried to do 24 hours of. And Shawn definitely didn't have the best time. Let's just say that. And maybe we'll revisit that a long way down the road, but not now. It was too long to go through, and
I could probably do it now. No big deal, to be honest.
all right, yeah, he said it, not me. He said it. He said it. Not
Well,
me.
I'm a little different than I was like that time.
Let's
I
see
would think.
here. Okay, so Shawn kind of stepped away from the content creation side of the channel a while ago. I would say about a year ago, because he wanted to focus on writing. He wanted to focus on other things, and I hope all that's going well for you. And like I said, he was streaming with me. We would take turns, upload videos, and mostly it's just been me, because he's doing that, and Rolly's a lazy bitch. So that's just two different sides. Rolly's just too lazy. Shawn's wanted to focus on other things, and he wasn't having fun making videos anymore, making content.
It
Now,
wasn't really the content side. I'd say it was more like gaming as a whole. It was just something that was like just not interesting to me at that point. It was like it felt monotonous in a way. I don't know what it was. I mean, I game more now. I mean, obviously.
yeah, you
But
did step
it's-
away from gaming as a whole for a little bit.
Yeah, it was like a while. Like I just wasn't about it for some reason. Like it just felt like everything was just the same. Like it's just like what more could I do? But now at this point, it's just like it's all good now. I mean, it's not like I don't like I still. It's not like I fucking like play it all the time right now either. But it's just like I'm not gonna be just like, oh, I don't want to fucking game right now. It's just stupid, you know. It's not like that. But if the guys wanted me to play, like I'll play. No big deal, you know.
Well, here's a hot seat question on stream for Shawn316, who it's always his fault. Will we ever see Shawn316 fully return to the content creation side of Super Trash Gamers? Hot seat, baby, hot seat.
There is a good possibility. I'm not sure yet. I need to make up my mind about that. I have thought about doing stuff like that again, but I feel like I should build my confidence up a little more before I do something like that.
Hey, I'm telling you, that stream the other night pulled him in, baby. Reeling him in, baby. Pulling him, fishing, pulling him in. There he is. He's gonna be back. You heard it there first. We're not official yet, but I can see
Not
it
official.
in his eyes. I can see in his eyes. He's thinking about it.
I've thought about it.
Hashtag Rolly is a lazy bitch is apparently in the chat right now.
Good.
And then let's get to some fan questions here just before. And I don't like to call it fans because I feel like that makes me sound like a fucking asshole. Let's get some trash family questions. Let's call it that.
Okay.
From the Discord server. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to skip through like I did with Tim and JJ. For Diamond and Vlad, they put the questions in. Shawn, what is your favorite song? And these are lightning round questions, so answer them, sweet, short to the point.
Frayed Ends of Sanity by Metallica is my favorite song.
Shawn, favorite game on any platform?
Right now, it had to be Persona 5 on PS4.
Okay, rate your Battle Royale games in order from best to worst.
Warzone, Fortnite, PUBG, probably H1Z1. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You left out Apex.
Well, I don't really play Apex that much. But you know what? How about this? Warzone, Fortnite, Apex, PUBG, Blackout. I missed that out too, and then H1Z1.
Okay. Let's see. What game do you think that you're amazing at, or pretty good at, or a standard that I have to say I'm confident I could win that?
Fuck. There's a lot of them, but I have to say Dark Souls.
Okay. Is it always your fault? And why is it always your fault?
It is my fault because
Shawn Luck.
Shawn Luck. Yes, Shawn Luck.
What do you think of the Trash Fam and how their support is?
They're all trash, in my opinion. They all suck, but I love them anyways.
That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Everyone's trash. Favorite Call of Duty ever? Go.
Modern Warfare 2.
Highest round on zombies. Go.
Round 40 on Kino and The Rise.
There you go. And going on to Vlad, he has a couple questions here. Favorite horror movie of all time. This is a double question meaning. First part is what did you like most, or you got started in the horror movie genre, and what you found to actually leave you scared.
Okay, so the movie that really got me like scared the most, and normally like right now though, horror movies don't really like get to me at all. But back in the day, I would say Night of the Living Dead, the original one, got to me the most, just because like the atmosphere was fucking like creepy as shit, and just like it was black and white, so it kind of added on to that. And so just like the things that were happening in that movie were just like, although it's a little like, really outdated, but just like the practical effects that they used were like insane. And so like if you see like a zombie like eating something, like it looked like mad creepy when it was like happening. But yeah, it's up there in my list of horror movies.
And what's the what you found to actually leave you scared?
The zombies and like the way they moved and everything, and just like like I said, the atmosphere.
Okay.
Like it was just like the way everything was just going in that movie. It was just like when I was a kid, it would just like freak me out, and I would just like not want to be part of like any zombie anything when I was at that age.
Tim, I'm not afraid of the Terminator. Shut up. JJ says, Sean, do you think you would I don't know if he means be trash if you jumped into COD multiplayer right now?
Absolutely not. I would rock a 1.2 KD all day.
Vlad says, what do you personally feel you could do better at, whether it's gaming, real life, whatever? You already answered the gaming aspect. Real life, go ahead, go.
Real life, I wish I would, express myself a little more. It kind of, because my problem is that I kind of leave things like just like inside essentially, and I really wish I could just like express myself a little more, because like I said, the anxiety that I get when I talk to people about like my problems, it kind of I don't know, it messes with me. So I wish I could just do that a little better.
Okay, and last question here, and this is one of my questions that I have for him.
Okay.
What's next for Shawn316, whether it be on the channel, real life? What's next for you?
I have something in store, writing-wise, that I've been really wanting to get to. It wasn't the story that I told you about. It's something totally different. And I've been trying to like think of things that would work. But that I don't know like how it would. So I just do like a bunch of research on that first. But during the meantime, though, I'll be helping you guys with everything, with the channel, while I kind of focus on trying to see on how I can make this story like a reality, essentially.
Rolly says Korea, Thailand, question mark?
Neither of those at the moment because, the Rona's around. Although I would have came back from Thailand last week, but shit happens.
And Diamond says, Sean, a few nice words for you, even if it's your fault every time. We all love you in the Trash Fam, but if some don't, then just know some of us do. For example, me.
Awesome. I appreciate those kind words, Diamond.
And I remember Tim's comment from like fucking 20 minutes ago. He said, "Dude, make your bed."
Why? I'm just gonna mess it up anyways when I go in there, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up here. We're on an hour. I always fucking plan to go 45 minutes and we go over, but it's all worth it in the end. Sean, let's say this. We're gonna live stream are you busy tomorrow?
Am I? No.
Tomorrow, we're gonna live stream during the day. I don't know, where you guys are. I know Diamond's in the UK, so I don't know what that translates to him. But middle of the day, probably noonish here, Eastern time in the States. We're gonna live stream. Does that work for you?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna live stream the hot sauce challenge we were telling you about with our live reaction tomorrow So you didn't have to wait long for it. You're gonna see that tomorrow, guys, and that's gonna be fun. Tim, you're more than welcome to come in and watch live as well if you want to give your reaction as well. Trash noise for the boys. You got it, JJ. You know I got you. Trash noise right there. So yeah, tomorrow we will do that watch and the live watch and review it. I'm telling you guys, you have no idea what you're in for. This video is one for the ages. I showed it to everyone at work like a year ago, and everyone was laughing at it. Get your popcorn ready, because this thing is funny as hell. And I've never seen a video that's so weird but so funny at the same time. So it really is going to be good. Guys, really, just honestly, thank you guys for being here so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have no idea, what this means to us. And we're just happy to have you all here. So, see you guys tomorrow. Grab that popcorn. And, as always, stay trashy.
Cat to the pad, hot to the cast. We are super trash, yeah, we know that